Hello, I'm Edgar Miranda. On this episode, there were 3 surprises. The Cushings brought it. The spirit of Smallville was all around. And wait till the end of the video for my theory on how everything is coming together. Good people of YouTube, welcome. If this is your first time here, please know I've been expecting you. Click subscribe, hit the bell, and take a seat. Let me entertain you. What I find the most surprising about the Cushings on this episode is that what I liked has nothing to do with anything else. Not with Clark and Captain Luthor, not with the multiverse, not with Edge. It's just a personal little story between Lana and Sarah. I've seen side stories with Lana before, and I don't know if it's my age or much better execution this time around. But before, I couldn't care less. But now... Sarah attempted suicide about a year ago. She's been going to therapy, and with good reason, her mother made and continues to make a big deal about it, but at the risk of their relationship. On the first episode, Sarah casually told Jordan that in Smallville, people just get this sadness. I can see it in her dad, the place where he grew up and doesn't want to leave, dying, forcing them to take help from dubious individuals. And for those that do want to leave, the dread of dead ends.
I just felt trapped. It's like the only future that I saw for myself was a life that I didn't want.
In short, life moving on and you being left behind. That has been a fear of mine since I was in high school. So to see it showcased here was a sad but pleasant surprise. Now back to Happy Smiles. In comics, I've always been attracted to those small character interactions that are less super and more human. I mean, I really enjoy the super part also, but to see Clark explaining to their sons how his super hearing works and them being very curious about it brought a lot of joy to my heart. But of course, these are teenagers, so when Clark uses it to hear his sons at school, as any father would, especially when Jordan, being bullied, is about to go Homelander on this kid. But since they now know, they give him a lot of crap for it. And we get a nice moment where Clark and Lois remember the first time she realized he was listening in on her.
How could I forget? Thought I was gonna lose you forever.
You almost did.
Okay, not all nice. But I don't see a problem. The boys are underage, and he is Superman. Why wouldn't he try to provide super care for his kids? Especially with him knowing what's out there. But they are getting older and nobody likes it. So he promises no more. And my take is that this is the show being proactive to those future complaints of, but why didn't Superman just show up? Etc, etc. So I get it. Also, there is just no way we can have a Kryptonian in high school recently manifesting powers, not using those powers to be good at football, to somehow impress an about to quit cheerleader that is in an overdue relationship with her jock boyfriend who also plays in the team. And said cheerleader's last name is always Lang.
Was it a girl?
It's always a girl.
Or now Cushing. It's fine. I've always enjoyed it. And I enjoyed it now. Besides, these kids are at the heart of the show.
Better learn to stay in your lane.
And who doesn't like to see bullies get their comeuppance?
This is my lane now, bro.
And if you've seen my videos for any amount of time, you would have seen the topic of parenthood coming up again and again. I don't know what to tell you. Stories between fathers and sons have always had a special place in my heart. And now I'm not only the son, but the father. This is the lens through which I see everything. And that came in handy when Jonathan made a case about Jordan to Clark. It made me think how different Clark's life would have been if he had siblings. if Jonathan Kent Sr. would have had a grasp on superpowers, like Clark has now, being the father of a half-Kryptonian teenager, and the humbling idea that it is your kid, both actually, the ones that show you the way.
You don't know that.
Neither do you. I know that having powers is a total game changer, but what's the point of having something special if you're not actually allowed to be special?
Even though you are Superman, who people look up to, the one who knows best, and to see Clark being so receptive about it is just another star in this great iteration of the character.
These guys think they can push us around. Well, guess what? Push him back.
And his kids as well are top notch.
I shouldn't have kissed Sarah. It wasn't cool. Apologize.
Okay, now the main event. Turns out Chrissy Beppo is not as much a Jimmy Olsen as she is a Perry White. Apologies, Mrs. Beppo. I stand corrected. She hired Lois and let her original piece on Morgan Edge be published, which brought both leads and undesired attention. But random guy number 37 is more than meets the eye. Fortunately, she has good connections. And trust me, it's never easy to see Superman punched around, though it happens from time to time. More so in the comics. But okay, time to get serious.
Goddamn right.
He's gone. Are you okay?
Whoa. What do you mean he's gone? You just threw him out there. He's probably lying there, unconscious. And if he's not, why don't you use that super combo of superhero, telescopic vision and super speed to find him? ASAP. He tried to kill your wife. Who is he? What does he want?
She's barely breathing. You need to take her to the hospital. I'll be fine.
Oh, okay. But then say that is the reason why you can't follow him, instead of just assuming he's gone. But I digress. Random superpower bad guy gets killed for no other reason than for him knowing that Lois has a direct line to Superman. And if you're a character in Superman media that threatens Clark's identity, the writers kill you. Poor guy. Now, we take the red pill. Leslie did the killing. Random bad guy refers to her as Lar.
Well, how's Lar gonna take care of it?
The internet tells me that in Superman lore, old lore, not Leslie Lar, but Lesla Lar, was a Supergirl villain that appeared for the first time in Action Comics 279, drawn by Jim Mooney and written by Jerry Siegel himself. In it, she is a Supergirl doppelganger from the bottle city of Candor that is just pure evil, which in current continuity means most likely that she's from Earth 3, where everything is just pure evil. So in the last episode's review I mentioned that the Kal-El from Captain Luthor's Earth was probably Ultraman from Earth 3. But this being the CW, he was most likely the guy who appeared in the Crisis Arrowverse crossover, mainly due to the way his suit looked. But now I just think they didn't want to spend the budget on a black version of this suit for 2 seconds of screen time at night while raining. So they kept the budget to keep making this. And for the suit, they used what they already had in the closet. You know, it's not like fans are gonna take notice. Anyway, my theory is Captain Luthor is from Earth 3. This, who we saw,
Superman? Stop calling him that!
is Ultraman. And Lesla Lar is actually Supergirl from Earth 3. So she also escaped that Earth that was destroyed. And what I thought was a side plot starts to connect with the main plot, with Morgan Edge at the center. Why is a Kryptonian from Earth 3 working as an assistant to Edge? Why is Edge interested in Smallville? Does Captain Luthor know of Lesla Lar? How or why did they enhance this guy? And most important, why is Jonathan blonde? I don't have the answer to any of these questions. Not yet. Now, a few things I picked up. Not that many this week, just that this Superman prefers baseball over football, and that they keep referring to things from our Earth. I forgot to mention last episode's nod to Mad Men.
Don Draper over here. Kiss Sarah.
Now Gremlins
Oh, don't feed him after midnight.
Hey,
and Killer Instinct. Also, this guy is Subject 11. In the comics, there is a Subject 17, a powerful alien who has been experimented on, that has some abilities resembling those of Superman. Could be that this guy's... Oh no, he said. In conclusion, this series is just killing it. All the sci-fi stuff is great, but the relationships at the center are what makes it a standout for me. Oh, and I almost forgot. Next week is Zack Snyder's week, so see you then. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, maybe check another one.
I shouldn't.
Come on.
Do it.
See you next time.
besides, it's not like it's your first Molotov cocktail.